Guilford County, North Carolina.
Look at this fool. Look at this dude, man. Going in the right lane. Boy, somebody pissed somebody off this morning. Look at this. He's going after her.
A driver films an aggressive back and forth between two vehicles that's been going on for miles.
Look at that black car. It's gone, boy. They've been at it for at least 6 or 8 minutes, trying to cut each other off. Golly, there he goes again. He's gonna kill somebody. Look at him. Look, he's gonna kill this woman.
As the van tailgates, the black car brake checks.
He is all up on that lady. Look.
Use the right lane to
Road rage. What the heck? Get away from her, dude.
The longer it goes on, the more dangerous and high speed it becomes.
I'm running 100 miles an hour right now. I didn't even realize that.
take the exit.
Look, I gotta take this exit too, look. Here we go, we're all going down this exit.
As they exit, the white van finally manages to pull in front of the black car.
Look at this dude.
And things heat up even more.
Look, he just threw a drink can out the window at him.
Then, suddenly,
In 2.9 miles, turn right.
Oh, that's what happens.
and that's not all that happens.
Get him, hold that along. Yeah, get him, baby. Hands head up.
The driver of the white van is pulled over immediately.
Woo-hoo. Good guys win. Yeah, baby.
The van driver, a 62-year-old man, and the driver of the black car, a 25-year-old man, are both charged with failure to maintain lane control and reckless driving.
Golly, you killed somebody.
Proof positive that the only way to win in a road rage situation
Road rage. What the heck?
is to not play in the first place.
Yeah. Get him, baby. Hands head up. Woo-hoo.
A motorcyclist camera records as he travels down the highway in Phoenix, Arizona, when suddenly the biker is caught unaware when he claims the SUV ahead slams on the brakes and then takes off.
I'm halfway alive.
A few good Samaritans jump into action to help get the biker and his motorcycle to safer ground.
He brake checked me bad. I couldn't stop in time. Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Dude, good thing you have
Though the biker's camera does help police track the SUV down, according to the biker, no driver is charged because it's not possible to prove who was driving at the time. As for the 22-year-old biker, he suffers 2 broken wrists and a bad case of road rash. A harsh but powerful lesson for everyone involved. Always leave yourself plenty of room, just in case.
He checked me bad. I couldn't stop in time.
A man's dash cam records an aggressive driver trying to weave their way through traffic.
Oh, look at that.
But the driver is boxed in by the truck and car in front of them.
Okay, time for road rage. Let's see this idiot. Almost crashing out the wall.
As a dangerous driver tailgates, the pickup truck applies its brakes.
Something stupid, come on. Okay, let's see. Give it a try. Oh, maybe not.
Suddenly,
Okay, what you doing?
the driver makes a dangerous move to pass using the far right lane, but they misjudge. As the driver tries to squeeze through the truck and the car beside it, they lose control and slam into the granite wall. Despite the violent crash, the driver, a 27-year-old man, sustains only minor injuries. He receives summonses for reckless driving and weaving in traffic, and hopefully, a hard lesson in how not to drive. In Quarryville, Pennsylvania. It's a quiet night in Amish country. Or is it? An Amish horse and buggy whips around a corner, producing sparks in its wake and barrels down the road. The driver of the car with the dash cam eventually catches up to the man driving the buggy, who explains that his horse got spooked when a strap accidentally hit it in the behind. Which, while it might be the real story, isn't as fun as pretending that the buggy driver just likes to cut loose every now and then. In Dillsboro, North Carolina, a car's camera captures traffic slowing to a crawl in the heavy rain. And that's about to be a big problem. The SUV slams into the back of the pickup truck at nearly full speed, pushing the truck into the car in front of it and littering the highway with debris and flying shards of glass. A terrifying reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when a driver is distracted behind the wheel. Lily Peterson and her family are traveling down a road in Yuba City, California.
I hope they wash my truck tomorrow. There's 2 more things I need to put on that list.
When out of nowhere,
Oh my God. 911, 911.
a car flies through the air between hanging power lines and lands bumper first directly in front of the family's car.
Oh my God. 911, 911.
When I saw it, I had automatically just screamed. I thought at first it was a rocket because I couldn't tell since I wear glasses.
Maybe nobody was in there.
Oh my God, Mike, can you just back up a little bit?
Well, honey, just hold on.
Get out of
You're not going to be able to do much.
Get out of the way, please. My biggest fear was that that car was going to explode.
Stop it,
Yes,
Carlos.
we are on the onstart ramp on Yuba City, and there was a car that fell off the highway.
It didn't fall off. It jumped the whole road.
Everything starts to move like it seems slower, and your thought process is not the same. Because in my whole entire life, I had never seen something like that. It was very difficult for me to find the phone, to dial 911, to remember what the name of the street was, what had happened.
As Lily remains on the phone with 911,
Hold on. Stop it. I'm afraid to go over there, but
Michael musters up the courage to scope things out, terrified of what he'll find.
Onstart Road.
Okay, what's the description of the vehicle?
It's a white car, I think, that's on fire. When I saw that car, I didn't even think that anybody was actually in it, the way it was going and the way of the impact.
But when Michael looks inside the wrecked vehicle, he sees that it does in fact have a driver. A 26-year-old woman who is conscious and amazingly appears to have only minor injuries. The victim is taken to a nearby hospital. Apparently, she had lost control of her vehicle as it accelerated up an overpass after being involved in a hit and run on the adjacent highway.
I can't imagine someone driving that fast to hit that ramp, go flying over the bridge, and the impact falling on the other side of the road where we were at.
Needless to say, the event left a very lasting impression on Lily and the whole family.
I'm very cautious now because some people run the stop signs, people are not paying attention, they're on their phones. Whatever you do, just be aware all the time because, you know, you're not the only one in the road.
911.
On an interstate in Orlando, Florida,
Yo, who you trying to fish there?
a dash cam records a driver and his passenger reacting to a sports car behind them, driving aggressively.
With no front bumper, but he thinks he's a race car shit. Yo, my
The driver with the dash cam
what the wanna do, bitch?
appears to brake check, an illegal move in Florida, causing the tailgating driver to allegedly bump him from behind. The sports car driver speeds past, but a short while later, they meet up again. And this time, the driver with the dash cam claims the driver of the sports car threatens him by allegedly flashing a firearm. The dash cam driver then unwisely decides to call his bluff and follows the allegedly gun-toting motorist, which prompts the sports car driver to send a second, much clearer warning. But this driver is also toting a weapon. And when the other motorist appears to pull the gun a third time, this driver does the unthinkable. The driver takes his hands off the wheel, aims at the silver car, and fires 4 rounds through his windshield, sending shards of glass everywhere and terrifying his passenger. The dash cam driver exits the highway and reports the incident to the police. Marco Mazzetta claims he felt threatened and was acting in self-defense. According to Marco, he holds a valid Florida concealed carry permit.
Yo, don't do that. Stop. Oh, crazy.
Luckily, no one on the road was injured in the open gunfire.
Shot a gun?
But nonetheless, a scary and dangerous situation that shows how quickly things can escalate from small acts of road rage
What the wanna do, bitch?
to the use of a deadly weapon. In Lodi, New Jersey, Evan Yu's dash cam records the flow of traffic on a congested highway when the behavior of this driver catches his attention.
The whole time I was driving, I noticed a car coming in and out of my rearview mirror, driving a little aggressively.
And as the driver of that car heads towards traffic, their maneuvering appears to become even more risky.
You don't want to do that. I say, you don't want to do that, because I knew that a couple of 100 feet up ahead, the left lane usually backs up really bad.
And when traffic is backing up, speeding directly toward it is a very bad idea.
Holy!
The driver of the dark sedan misjudges the space between 2 cars and clips the rear wheel of the black SUV.
He didn't hit the SUV that hard, but the 2 wheels kind of rotating against each other just kind of popped him right into the air. It was like the car was weightless and it was just tumbling and tumbling.
Holy! Holy! Holy!
Evan immediately pulls over.
I think it's really basic human instinct to try to help, but this car was crumpled up to the point where you really would need the jaws of life to be able to cut panels away and get these guys out.
And when Evan looks inside the crashed vehicle, he sees what he believes is a dire situation.
It seemed like the passenger, she actually ended up halfway in the backseat of the car. She was covered in blood. She was pretty distraught. She was screaming. The driver was still in the front seat, but he wasn't moving.
Once emergency personnel arrive, Evan leaves the scene, although he doesn't know the full extent of the injuries of those in the car. The terrifying accident taught him a valuable lesson.
Driving really aggressively, going for tiny little gaps.
You don't want to do that.
It's really not worth it. You really are only going to save a couple of seconds at most. And when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong.
Oh! Holy! Holy!
A biker in Willowbrook, Illinois, is attempting to get away from an aggressive driver in a Jeep.
Kidding me?
But despite some risky, evasive maneuvers, the biker cannot shake them. Then, suddenly, the Jeep sideswipes the biker, sending him flying off the road and into a ditch, and separating his helmet cam from his helmet. The biker is able to get to his feet quickly. That's him in the checkered shirt. The driver in the Jeep takes off, but a couple of witnesses stop to check on the biker, who appears to be okay, but seems giddy. Most likely due to shock.
Did you get that on video?
No, sorry.
Hold on. Oh, I just got. Hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you.
Police arrive a short while later.
I just got ran off the road by a person. You needed? No, I mean, I was wearing gear. I'm wearing gear under this, so.
The case is currently pending. But with the biker's helmet cam footage and statements from witnesses, hopefully the responsible party will be brought to justice. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, rainy weather has slowed traffic to a crawl,
Traffic is like so.
which appears to be testing one driver's patience.
Who's beeping?
The car behind me, they want this car to pull out and they can't pull out.
The man with the dash cam is referring to the driver behind him, who is apparently not happy with this SUV and decides to cut in line,
This sucks.
which turns out to be a bad decision.
Oh, and it was up! And it's on my dash cam! What, bitch? Oh, I love it! Oh, you stupid! Instant karma! Oh, yes!
The driver of this white car is attempting to move into the left lane as a gray car makes a move into the right lane. The white car signals left, but doesn't have enough space to enter safely and hesitates, while the gray car doesn't signal and appears to make its move to the right before the lane is clear. And when the white car suddenly swerves back to avoid hitting this car, it flips the gray sedan off the road and into a telephone pole. The driver manages to escape the horrific wreck. But his passenger isn't as lucky. He finally pulls a woman from the vehicle. Fortunately, neither appear to be seriously injured. Hopefully, a reminder to both drivers. When changing lanes, make your intentions clear to everyone on the road, or be prepared for the consequences.